Dark, moody intro music, B-roll of Roloff Farms, the farmhouse silhouette fading into dusk. Quick cross-dissolve cuts to the golden Arizona desert, palm trees swaying, desert mountains glowing under the setting sun. What would you do if the life you built for decades suddenly didn't feel like home anymore? Fans are buzzing with new speculation. Is Matt Roloff preparing to leave Roloff Farms behind once and for all? Rumors are roaring through the LPBW community about condos, retirement dreams, Arizona sunshine, and a future far away from the legacy he's spent a lifetime building. A move like this would shake the Roloff story at its core. But is Matt really ready to close the chapter on farm life? Or is this just another storm of fan speculation? Tonight, we break down the theories, the clues, the conversations, and what it could mean for the entire Roloff family moving forward. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the biggest conversations lighting up the little people, big world fan base. Is Matt Roloff seriously considering ditching traditional farm life and making a full-time move to Arizona? Over the years, Matt has hinted at slowing down, stepping back from the heavy, physical, everyday grind that comes with running Roloff Farms. And with the chatter about condos, retirement plans, and his increasing time spent in Arizona, many fans are wondering whether he's quietly preparing for the next chapter of his life, one that doesn't revolve around tractors, pumpkin season, or the pressures of maintaining a 100-acre property. But is this really the beginning of a major relocation? A partial move? A seasonal getaway? Or is this just fan speculation spiraling out of control? In this video, we're breaking down every angle, what Matt has hinted, what fans have noticed, and what this potential shift could mean for the Roloff legacy. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. First, let's talk about why these rumors even started, because they didn't just come out of nowhere. For years, Matt has been refreshingly honest about the sheer amount of work Roloff Farms demands. We're talking about acres of land, aging buildings, attractions that need constant maintenance, and a workload that honestly never ends. At times, Matt has admitted that the physical toll of managing such a large property isn't as easy as it used to be. As the seasons went on, fans picked up on a pattern. Matt frequently mentioned needing more rest, slowing down, and simplifying life. These weren't dramatic confessions, just small, subtle comments sprinkled through episodes, interviews, and social posts. But longtime viewers connected the dots. Could these be early hints that he's preparing for a major lifestyle shift? Then there's the elephant in the room, the years-long family tension around the farm. Whether it was disagreements about buying portions of the land, decisions to sell or develop sections, or mixed emotions about what should happen next, viewers saw a lot of complicated moments unfold. These weren't minor hiccups. They were deep, emotional issues tied to legacy, identity, and family history. Many fans believe all of those dynamics combined, family pressure, business decisions, and the weight of preserving a legacy, may have nudged Matt toward thinking about stepping away from the responsibility altogether. After all, running a beloved family farm isn't just hard work physically, it's hard work emotionally too. And finally, there's something Matt has never been shy about: his love for warm, sunny, peaceful places. He has openly talked about how much he enjoys slower living, time in mild climates, and the relief of escaping Oregon's famously wet and chilly weather. When fans look at all of these pieces together, they're left wondering the same thing. If Matt's heart is increasingly drawn to sunshine, comfort, and simplicity, is the farm still his ideal home base? Throughout this section, we'll dig deeper into these hints and explore whether they're just fan speculation or real signs that Matt might be preparing for a major life transition. As we shift into the next big chapter of this story, there's one location that keeps coming up again and again: Arizona. For many fans, Arizona has become a key piece of the speculation puzzle. Over the past several years, viewers have noticed just how much time Matt has spent there, and it's not just for short vacations. He's openly appreciated the desert lifestyle, the wide-open skis, the warmth, the sunshine, and that calmer, quieter pace that stands in sharp contrast to the constant demands of Roloff Farms. To some fans, it looks like more than a getaway spot. They believe Matt has grown increasingly attached to the idea of Arizona becoming home. And when you consider the factors: health, age, lifestyle preferences, the possibility doesn't seem far-fetched. If you've followed Matt's updates, you know he's talked about wanting a life with fewer physical burdens. Arizona, for him, might just represent the reset he's been hinting at. But the Arizona speculation isn't the only thing fueling these rumors. Let's talk about the condos, the piece of the puzzle that fans can't stop analyzing. Within the LPBW community, viewers have zeroed in on Matt's comments about downsizing. He's hinted at simplifying, reducing stress, and embracing a space that's far easier to manage than acres of farmland, equipment, and long-term maintenance. Enter the condo theory. For many fans, a condo feels like a natural fit for the lifestyle Matt has described wanting. Imagine it: no large-scale upkeep, no massive repair projects, no constant to-do list tied to a sprawling property. Instead, a small, comfortable, low-maintenance space where he can come and go as he pleases. From a practical standpoint, the idea makes even more sense. A condo would give Matt the freedom to travel more, relax more, and step away from the physically demanding responsibilities that come with farm ownership. It's a lifestyle shift that lines up perfectly with the version of the future he's been painting in recent interviews and social media updates. Whether he's actually planning such a move remains unconfirmed, of course, but the clues, the patterns, and the lifestyle hints have fans convinced that a big change might be on the horizon. But even with all the speculation, fans are divided. Some believe Matt would never fully walk away from the farm he built from scratch. They argue that Roloff Farms isn't just land, it's the heartbeat of his identity, the project that defined decades of his life. For these fans, the idea of Matt permanently leaving feels almost impossible. They point to his long-term investment in the property, his ongoing projects, and the emotional attachment built through years of memories, milestones, and family history. To them, selling the farm or stepping away permanently would feel like closing the final chapter of a book he's spent his entire life writing. On the other hand, others point out something equally true: people evolve. Dreams shift, priorities change. And after decades of pouring his heart, energy, and countless hours into keeping Roloff Farms running, maybe Matt is finally ready to redefine what home means. These fans argue that the Arizona sunshine, the lower stress lifestyle, and the sense of renewal he's spoken about are signs that he's quietly preparing for a new phase in life, one where comfort and ease outweigh tradition and obligation. And then there's the possibility fans discuss most often: a middle ground future where Matt doesn't have to choose between Oregon and Arizona at all. Instead, he might embrace a hybrid lifestyle, splitting his time between the peaceful desert retreat he's grown to love and the farm that holds so much of his identity. For many, this seems like the most realistic scenario. It allows him to enjoy the warmth, relaxation, and slower rhythm of Arizona living, while still staying connected to Roloff Farms, overseeing projects, and maintaining the legacy he's built for so long. Whether seasonally or sporadically, this dual-state setup would give him freedom without forcing a complete farewell. As we reach the end of this deep dive, the central question remains: is Matt Roloff truly preparing to leave farm life behind, or is he simply widening his possibilities for the future? Over the past hour, we've explored the clues fueling the conversation, from his growing connection to Arizona, to the appeal of condo living, to the natural changes that come with age, legacy, and shifting priorities. Cut to wide drone shot of Roloff Farms, slowly fading into Arizona desert clips. In the end, whether Matt chooses to fully step away from the iconic farm or simply divide his time between two very different lifestyles, one thing is certain: fans are watching every move with curiosity and anticipation. His love for the Arizona sunshine, his desire for a simpler and more manageable daily routine, and the evolving dynamics surrounding Roloff Farms all play into what could become one of the biggest transitions of his life. Cut to calm music, soft fade-out visuals. In the end, whether Matt Roloff plans to fully leave farm life behind or simply expand his lifestyle options, one thing is clear: fans are paying close attention, eager to see what this next chapter may look like. His love for Arizona, his interest in simpler living, and the changing dynamics around Roloff Farms all fuel the conversation. But only time will reveal what Matt ultimately decides. With that said, thanks for watching.